Welcome to the What Happens Next YouTube channel. What we're aiming to do with this channel is share content designed to make sure that you're supported through whatever's next in your life. And we'd love to continue to do that. I've got a favour to ask today, and what I'd ask you to do is just subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us deliver really good quality content on a consistent basis. Thank you, and let's go on to the interview. How long did it take you to get to that realisation? How long did you have those two sort of voices?
I got invited to a network meeting, which was literally the guy that invited me was the keyboard player in the band and also my printer, Dave. And he said, "Mark, we're organising this networking meeting. Do you want to come along?" I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. And the only reason why I went is because a good mate that I, lived and breathed with, drive up and down the motorways and playing in bands, asked me to be there, that I turned up. Yeah. And I sat next to this guy who said he was a business coach. And I was like, "Oh, right, fair enough." And the only word that stuck in my head was coach, because I've been coached around rugby for many years. Yeah. And the only reason why I joined that networking group is because there was 4 other electrical companies and all 4 said, "Can we join?" So I text Dave under the table while the meeting was going on and said, "Put my name down, I'll do it."
Yeah, yeah.
So they to kick out, if you like, the competition. So that was the start of me meeting a business coach. And a couple of months in, he said to me, "Do you really know what I do?" I went, "No bloody clue, mate. To me, you're just a miserable South African." And he really, really was. He became one of my best mates. But at the start, it was very difficult communicating. So he sat with me, went through my business from a business perspective, not a job perspective. And for the first time, I thought, if I can work on those areas, I could have some choice back.
Yeah.
It was nothing about money, Chris, nothing about money whatsoever. And, you know all the different people that I work with, anything from a one-man band sort of hairdresser up to £800 million recruitment company and everything in between. And it was nothing about the money. It was all about choice. It was all about, do you realise that you're working 90 hours a week just because you've designed it that way?
Yeah.
Like, holy schmoly, really?
Yeah.
So that identity shift for me to become a business owner, for me to start working on the business and also working on myself, which is all the stuff that I brought from the rugby pitch and yesteryear, that all started to come together. And then over a period of time, my coach helped me get out of my own way. The business started to take off, the right people, right systems, right processes with all the right support. And then I went from 90 hours a week down to 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
And going back to what some of this audience may be going through or thinking about going through, that next phase was the hardest part that I've ever done in my life. I'd rather go and fight 2 lions at once at London Zoo. And that next step was, nobody loves me anymore and nobody wants me anymore. And I've got all this space and I've got to fill it with something.
Yeah.
And that bit was critical. Understanding that bit was critical.
It's interesting, because we assume that freedom of time and building that time is what we're aiming to achieve. And we talk about financial independence a lot, but without purpose, it's a bit empty, isn't it?